Hey y'all, it's Betsy from Cuttin Corners Vinyl in Nederland, Texas, and today I'm going to show you how to add multiple outlines to text. So as you can see, I have my CorelDRAW open. So the first thing I want to go ahead and do is I want to go ahead and change the size of my page to a tabloid. Not that it really matters, I just like to make it as big as we're going to make the design. Now we are making this for the front of a t-shirt, so just keep that in mind. Now the first thing I need to do is I want to select my text icon. There we go. And we're going to type out the word Texas. Okie dokie. Now I'm going to select the pick tool, which is this little arrow tool right up at the top. And I'm going to come over here and I'm going to choose Cooper Black because I want this to be definitely a 70s style design. So there we go. And let's change the color of our text to yellow. Now we can go ahead and start adding our outlines. Actually, we're going to do something first. Let's go ahead and change this to 9. Object. Break artistic Cooper Black apart. Now I'm going to go back to object again and convert to curves. Now we're going to go ahead and go to our outline tool. And let's go ahead and choose 16 points because I want a nice big outline. And I'm going to grab the eyedropper tool and I'm going to choose red as my next color. There we go. And I'm going to select behind fill and scale with object. Select OK. I like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and select that again. Go back up here to object. Convert outline to object. So now that red is a separate outline color. So let's go ahead and select all of our yellow first. And we're going to go ahead and weld that together. Uh-oh. Select all of the yellow. Weld. Now we're going to select each layer of the red. Okay. Let's zoom in a little bit. That'll make it easier. Okay. Red. Red. Oh, too far over. And I'm holding down Shift while I'm selecting. And we're going to go ahead and weld that together. There we go. So now we're going to select that red layer again. And we're going to go ahead and go to our outline tool right here. 16 point. We'll leave it at black this time. Behind fill scale with object. Looks good. Now we're going to go up here again to object, convert outline to object. Okay. Yep. Now, so black is already all one piece. So now we want to add one more outline to this. So we're going to go ahead and choose black, file, or no, not file, go down here to outline. Let's choose 16 point again. Scale with object, choose our color, which I want this to be very 70s, so I'm thinking like the Tiffany blue, mustard, black, red, those types of colors. Let's click OK. Looks good to me. Now we're going to go to Object, Convert Outline to Object. Now this may take a second. There we go. So I like how that looks. Now I want to take and select everything, and I want to do trim. And that will take and make it where, if I move that out of the way, hold on. Let's do these a color at a time. Okay. So let's choose black, and then we'll choose the sky blue color. Trim. Okay, now we're going to choose the red, and then the black. Trim. Now we're going to choose the yellow, and the red, and trim. So that should, yes. So you see how nice and clean that makes that? So each layer, that's much better. Okie dokie. So, but before I go on any further, I'm going to go ahead and reselect everything. And just to make this a lot easier to clean up, I'm going to go up here to Bitmap, convert to Bitmap. Leave it on RGB, 24-bit. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and go to Trace Bitmap, Detailed Logo. We want a little bit more detail. There we go. Select OK. And there is our image. So, if I ungroup this, you can see now, let's ungroup it. Hold on. Uh-oh. See? Now everything's nice and clean. Now I do want to add a little bit more text to this, so we're going to scroll up here to the top, and I'm going to select the text tool again, and now we're going to type out, go big or go home, everything is bigger in Texas. So the first thing I want to go ahead and do before I change the size of that, so that way whenever I am adjusting things, I want to select that, and I want to make sure that those objects are grouped together. Now I want to select the everything's bigger in Texas, change it to Cooper Black. I want to make sure that the size of my text, the bottom, the word Texas, is 10.5, which is standard for a t-shirt design. Now I'm going to select the everything's bigger. Let's go ahead and make you 8 inches. Now I want to select everything and go up here to Object, Align, Center. And that's how it looks. I love how this came out. So for tomorrow's tutorial, I'll show you putting it together on a shirt. Now I am going to take and upload this to Patreon for my $10 or more a month Patreon supporters. So if you don't have CorelDRAW, you'll have access to it that way. But I guess that's it for today. Don't forget to check me out on all my social media, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram. But I guess that's it. So we shall see you tomorrow.